She remembers every single dream she's ever had. Every monster. Every face. Every conversation with people who don't exist. For most of us, dreams dissolve like morning fog. By the time we pour our coffee, they're gone. But for a small percentage of the population, dreams don't disappear. They stack. They accumulate. They become a second life that runs parallel to the waking one. And that sounds like a superpower, until you realize what it actually costs. The average person dreams for about 2 hours every night. That's roughly 6 years of dreaming over a lifetime. Now imagine remembering all of it. Not fragments. Not feelings. Complete narratives with faces, dialogue, and emotional weight. Scientists call these people high dream recallers. And studying them has revealed something unexpected about the relationship between memory, creativity, and madness. But here's where it gets strange. Researchers at the Lyon Neuroscience Research Center made a discovery that changed how we understand dreaming. They put high dream recallers into brain scanners and found something remarkable. Their brains are different. Not damaged. Not abnormal. Just wired with a peculiar quirk. High dream recallers show increased activity in the temporoparietal junction. This is the region that processes external stimuli and decides what deserves your attention. Even during sleep, this area stays partially active. Their brains are essentially more vigilant, more alert, more easily awakened by sounds, movements, and internal signals. And this is the key. To remember a dream, you have to wake up during it or immediately after. Brief micro-awakenings that most people never notice. High dream recallers experience twice as many of these nocturnal interruptions. Their brains keep pulling them to the surface. Just long enough to encode the dream into memory. Just long enough to make it permanent. But what if your brain wouldn't stop doing this? There's a reason so many artists, writers, and musicians report vivid dream lives. Salvador Dali famously harvested his dreams for surrealist imagery. Mary Shelley conceived Frankenstein in a nightmare. Paul McCartney heard the melody for Yesterday in a dream and woke up convinced he'd accidentally plagiarized someone else's song. The connection between high dream recall and creativity isn't coincidental. It's neurological. The same brain regions involved in vivid dreaming overlap significantly with the default mode network. This is the neural system that activates during daydreaming, imagination, and creative problem solving. People with highly active default mode networks tend to be more creative. They also tend to be more prone to mind-wandering, fantasy, and yes, remembering their dreams. A study published in the journal Neuropsychopharmacology found that individuals with high dream recall scored significantly higher on measures of creative thinking. Their minds make unusual connections. They see patterns others miss. But this gift comes wrapped in something darker. Because the same neural signature that predicts creativity also predicts something else. Anxiety, depression, rumination. The brain that won't let go of dreams often won't let go of anything. High dream recallers report significantly higher rates of anxiety disorders compared to the general population. The same vigilant brain that captures dreams also captures worries. It replays conversations. It rehearses fears. It refuses to fully disengage. And the sleep quality issue compounds everything. Those constant micro-awakenings that enable dream recall also fragment sleep architecture. High dream recallers spend less time in the deepest, most restorative stages of sleep. Over years, this takes a toll. Chronic fatigue, emotional dysregulation, difficulty separating dream memories from real ones. There are documented cases of individuals who became genuinely confused about whether certain events happened in waking life or in dreams. The boundary between realities blurred, not because they were delusional, but because their dream memories were encoded with the same strength and clarity as waking memories. So what happens when someone learns to control this? Lucid dreaming takes high dream recall one step further. Lucid dreamers don't just remember their dreams. They become aware they're dreaming while still inside the dream. And then they take control. They fly. They manipulate physics. They confront nightmares and demand answers. Scientists have verified this phenomenon using eye movement signals. Lucid dreamers can communicate from inside dreams by moving their eyes in prearranged patterns while brain scans confirm they're in REM sleep. They are conscious inside an unconscious state. This has profound implications for understanding consciousness itself. For decades, scientists assumed consciousness required wakefulness. Lucid dreaming proves otherwise. You can be conscious without being awake. You can be aware without external sensory input. Your brain can generate an entire reality indistinguishable from the waking world. And you can know it's fake while still experiencing it as completely real. But there's a cost to this control as well. Frequent lucid dreamers report higher rates of sleep paralysis, the phenomenon where you wake up unable to move while hallucinations crowd your bedroom. The brain mechanisms that enable lucid dreaming seem to increase vulnerability to this terrifying state. Some lucid dreamers also report a strange side effect. Dreams become less meaningful. When you can control everything, the unconscious mind stops surprising you. The symbols stop appearing. The emotional processing that dreams provide gets interrupted. It's like reading a book you're also writing. The mystery evaporates. Psychologists have noted that some frequent lucid dreamers lose access to the therapeutic benefits of regular dreaming. Dreams help us process trauma, regulate emotion, and consolidate memory. When we over-control them, we may be stealing from ourselves. One sleep researcher described it as the difference between receiving a letter and forging one. Both look the same, but only one carries a message. The most fascinating high dream recallers report something that sounds impossible: time dilation. Dreams that seem to span days, weeks, even months of subjective experience packed into a single night. Scientists remain skeptical of extreme claims, but time perception in dreams is genuinely distorted. Brain imaging shows that the prefrontal cortex, which tracks time in waking life, functions erratically during REM sleep. Without this temporal anchor, dream experiences can feel compressed or extended in ways that defy the clock. One case study documented a man who lived what felt like an entire lifetime in a dream. He fell in love, raised children, grew old. Then he woke up as a 25-year-old. He mourned a family that never existed. He grieved children who were never born. It took him months to fully accept that his waking life was the real one. This isn't mental illness. This is what happens when the dreaming brain works too well. So where does this leave us? The people who remember every dream aren't broken. They're running different software. Their brains prioritize internal experience over restful oblivion. And this creates trade-offs that science is only beginning to understand. More creativity, more anxiety, more access to the unconscious, more fragmented sleep, more vivid inner lives.